This is yellow bones. It is beginners friendly. Anyone can make it. Stick around. I'm going to be showing you how to make the perfect yellow bones at home. Even as a beginner, you will get it right without stress, without any struggles. Welcome back to Debbie's Kitchen. Now let's get started. We are using all-purpose flour for this recipe. Bread flour is best for this recipe. If you do not have bread flour, you can go for all-purpose flour. Add in your turmeric, your nutmeg, your salt and sugar to taste. The amount of salt and sugar you choose to add is totally up to you. If you want your yellow bones to have that deep color, then you can add more sugar. But if you do not want it to have very deep color in terms of the outer crust looking very deep brown, add less sugar. Go on now to add in your butter after adding your yeast. I use instant yeast for this recipe. You can use instant yeast or active dry yeast. For active dry yeast, you will need to proof your yeast in warm water before adding it into your flour. We are using 2 eggs for this recipe. This is to enhance the fluffiness of your yellow bones. Your eggs helps your yellow bones to be more soft and fluffy. Go on also add in warm water to get your dough together. After which you need your dough for 3 to 5 minutes. This will help all your ingredients to get fully incorporated into your dough, giving your yellow bones a very soft and fluffy texture. This is after 5 minutes of kneading. I kneaded in my bowl because I wasn't kneading for long. After kneading, your dough will be stretchy, soft, and malleable or easy to manage. Cover and allow it to proof in a warm environment for 15 minutes to 45 minutes. If you are proofing in a warm environment, it will proof faster. If where you are is cold, you may need to heat up your oven and place your yellow bones dough in there to proof quicker or faster. Take off your dough out of your bowl after proofing and place on your surface. Dust your surface repeatedly with flour because your yellow bones may become a bit sticky. Do not worry dusting your dough with flour because even if you dust with so much flour, I don't mean you should use all your flour in the house, but the amount of flour you used you're going to dust your dough with does not necessarily affect the consistency of your yellow bones. In fact, the more flour you use, the more unique your yellow bones will turn out. Go on now to divide your yellow bones dough into mini portions. I got about 15 pieces from this recipe. I will advise that you weigh your yellow bones because or your dough to give your yellow bones a more even look. I use 60 grams. You can use between 50 to 70 grams, which is fine. The shape you wish to shape in your yellow bones is totally up to you. I went for the regular round shape. You can use a different shape. It's fine. Just get a bit creative. After shaping in your dough, dust any surface with flour or use your kitchen paper, which you're going to dust with flour to prevent your yellow bones from getting stuck to your surface. And it will be easy for you to get your yellow bones off your fingers while frying. If it gets sticky, dust with sufficient amounts of flour. If this is your first time of stopping by my channel, you're so welcome. And if you've been here before, good to have you here once again. And if you haven't subscribed to Debbie's Kitchen, do subscribe, do like and share, do comment, tell me where you're watching from so that I can give you a shout out in my next video. And all my returning subscribers, I love you guys. You guys are the best. All of you that have liked, shared my videos, I do not take it for granted. Debbie's Kitchen loves you. We appreciate your effort, your support, and we'll try our best to give you the best. Adding a little bit of flour into your oil once it sizzles slightly, like what you can see there, you know that is the temperature of oil you should be frying your yellow bones in. Your oil shouldn't be too hot. It should be fairly hot. And you should be frying on medium-low heat so that your yellow bones can cook all the way through. If you fry on high heat and your oil is too hot, your yellow bones isn't going to cook properly on the inside. You don't want to fry a yellow bones that the outside looks so good and the inside will come out being raw. That is not what you want. So you're frying on low heat and on fairly hot oil. Please do take note of that. Now, after flipping my yellow bones and some of the kitchen paper did not come off, so I just flipped my yellow bones, and after frying for a while, the papers will just slip out of your bones while frying. Allow your bones to fry for a few more minutes or your yellow bones to fry for a few more minutes. Take it out of the heat and place in a kitchen paper or in a sieve lined with kitchen paper to take out or to strain excess oil. At the end of the day, look how the yumminess we got. In fact, it even has its own yellow line. It is so unique. This recipe is so unique and easy, beginners friendly, and our yellow bones came out being so irresistible that everyone and anyone will love it. It is fluffy, it's cooked all the way through, it is satisfying. Check out this video at the end screen where I made bread buns. You will love it. It is another easy recipe that anyone can make as a beginner. And thank you so much for stopping by Debbie's Kitchen. Thank you so much. See you in my next one. God bless you.